Good evening, folks. So what we're looking here is at my 1995 Stratos 2000 center console. It's just under 21 feet, just a fantastic boat. These are pretty rare boats. I found this one in 2015 and I got it from the original owner, which of course looked much different than it does now. It was pretty rough. It didn't have a center console, or it didn't have a T-top. The striping was all dated, 1995, and the hull was on it. It was pretty rough. So I had the boat completely redone. I put a T-top, brand new T-top on it. I think that comes off a Mako 21-foot center console. I got that over at Shipwreck, put that on for me. One thing about Stratos, you've probably heard of Stratos boats because of bass boats. Well, a lot of people don't realize it. In the late 80s into the 2000s, Stratos was owned by OMC, which was Evinrude & Johnson Outboards. They sold boats like, Stratos. They had, Javelin and others. Anyway, they're extremely well-built boats. They fish very larger than what they are. So this one I pretty much redid the whole boat on it. It's still kind of a work in progress. I've got the cover on the center console there, but it's got all new gauges. It's got Ray Marine, a 12-inch screen, autopilot, pretty much loaded up with electronics. So this one I also put Bennett trim tabs on it, automatic trim tabs. So, you know, it's a short boat, so the trim tabs help keep that bow down. I also put a jack plate on because I wanted to move the motor back off the transom. One thing I'm probably going to end up doing is closing up the transom on this and putting an Armstrong bracket. That sets the motor back about 36 inches, I think, and it makes the boat handle so much better. Also, this one, I put a 225 Yamaha on it. It's a 2006. Boat originally came from the factory with a 175 Evinrude Ocean Pro. Now, one thing I learned with repowering a boat, many of you know already, I of course don't, or didn't, but you've got to be careful when you're putting on a newer style motor, in this case a 4-stroke, onto an older boat because of the weight. You know, in 1995 we didn't have 4-strokes, so you know the weight of these are quite a bit more than a standard motor. So if I was going to do it again, I don't know, I probably would have gone with either a 200 or maybe even put another Evinrude on it. I'm not sure, but anyway, the boat is just a really great boat. You know, this one takes Lake Superior, Lake of the Woods, you know, all the bigger bodies of water really well. But you just don't see many of these. I look on the internet for these all the time. You just don't find them. Boy, if I could find this same boat in like a 23-foot or 24-foot, you know, it would be fantastic. And, you know, I don't plan on getting rid of this boat. The only boat I would replace it with would be a 240 or 247 or 257 Grady White center console. But anyway, it's cold out today, so when it gets nicer, I'll do another video that just gives you more of an inside look at the boat. But if you haven't heard of Stratos boats, they're Blue Water line. Highly recommend you look them up. And that's a look at a really great older refabbed center console. Have a great day.